Chicago Bulls, all my Chicago Bulls fans out there, man. All my Chicago Bulls fans out there, including me. Like I always include myself because if you've been following my channel for a minute, you would know that of course I am a Chicago Bulls fan. But man, so reports came out earlier today from an article from I think his name was, I can't remember, I think it was Jake Fisher or something like that. He came out with an article that it came out and it read something interesting, pertaining to the Bulls, almost like a little like nugget or whatever, and that nugget was that the Bulls are currently right now still in the process of trying to figure out a way with the Pistons to acquire Jerami Grant, without giving up the likes of Patrick Williams. Now when I heard that report, I was kind of like, oh wow, that's interesting. I know that Arturis is known for pulling out things out of nowhere and thin air, but like with this particular thing, I don't know. And it made me question, like, how credible is this? Is this like, really a thing that is going on? Because if you're a Bulls fan, you already know with AK, you never know what he got going on because he keeps stuff close to the vest. But me personally, as you seen it probably in the title of the video, with all this noise and like just all these rumors or whatever, I'm gonna give reasons why. I just think at the end of the day, this Jerami Grant stuff, I just think at the end of the day it's not gonna happen for us, and I'm gonna give you my reasons why like I feel this way. But if you're a Bulls fan, if you love just NBA content in general, man, hit the like button, comment on the video if you would love Jerami Grant on this team, or if you don't, leave that in the comments and give me some of your reasons why you probably don't want Jerami Grant on this team, and yes, and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, that this rumor came out that the Chicago Bulls are trying to acquire Jerami Grant without having to give up Patrick Williams, and as we know, the Pistons are kind of in a rebuild mode, so you can see from their standpoint why they would love the idea of adding a young stud, Patrick Williams, who doesn't have a lengthy, expensive contract that Jerami Grant and that Jerami got, and it's looking like Patrick Williams is kind of it's looking like his upside is looking to turn into a potentially Jerami Grant type player. So you can see why it makes all the sense in the world for the Pistons. But the reason why, like I said, you seen the title of my video, why I just at the end of the day, I just don't know if this deal necessarily gets done at the end of the day, because first of all, you gotta go back and you gotta go back to see what Jerami Grant said a couple, I think, like weeks ago, when his agent, whoever, made it clear that if he gets traded, he doesn't want to get traded to a team that where he would have to take like a back role and play like third fiddle or fourth fiddle or whatever. That's not a role he's looking for. Jerami Grant, has been reported he's looking for a role where he's the focal point of the offense. And I guess it kind of makes sense, because if you think about it, that's the reason why he went to the Pistons in the first place, to be that main guy, of course. But some just came out today that the Lakers are like no longer trying to acquire Jerami Grant, just for those reasons, because he wants to be the main guy, and then too, he has one more year I think left on his deal, and going into next season, you're gonna have, if you're a team that trades for him, you're gonna have to make a decision on spending damn near close to max money on Jerami Grant. As far as for the Bulls, it's just like, you really, if a guy is coming out publicly and saying that he don't want to play the third role or the fourth role on the team, if you're the Bulls, I just don't see why you would just still go out your way and make a deal for Jerami Grant, because it's almost like we get all this good chemistry going on with this team currently, and I don't know, I just don't see a terrorist possibly wanted to mess up this chemistry going on with a guy who's going to be kind of like not really invested, because you really don't want to be in this type situation type stuff. So from that standpoint, I just don't see why, if you're the Bulls, why you still looking to trade for this dude. I get he's talented and this and that, but chemistry really means something in this league, and if players not on the same page, it never seems to work out. And then too, like I said, he has that 1 year left on his deal, and like he already done came out and said that he's looking for max money next season. And if you're the Bulls, you're going to have to pay Zach Lavine his max contract, and you better pay Zach Lavine his max contract. Zach Lavine has been just crazy this year. And then on top of that, you're going to have to pay Jerami Grant, max money too, when you already, paying Vooch, a hefty contract, and you already paying, the Rosen, a solid big contract. Lonzo we signed this offseason, so I don't necessarily know if you want to put yourself, you damn near finna be over the luxury tax in that sense. I don't know if you want to necessarily go that route. Makes me curious, like what are the Bulls, plans come to trade that online, because as we know, unfortunately, we have suffered a lot of injuries to the likes of Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso. I don't know, I'm just throwing out thoughts here, like would it be better to still compete and make the playoffs and get the experience, but would it be better to do going all in moves, like doing the off season, you know what I'm saying, like instead of doing it after that online, where you got guys coming back. So does it make sense to go all in and make necessarily changes, and where you would probably have to gut your roster even more, you know what I'm saying, because you just have guys, a lot of guys out. So I'm just thinking from that standpoint, like would it make sense just to wait another year to make, because since you have guys out, we still haven't seen the potential of this team, fully, formed, because guys have just been out, whether the COVID stuff or just injuries in general. We still haven't seen this team play, a collective amount of games, to get her. And I just don't, I don't know, I don't know if this year, does it make sense to go all in, and gut your roster, so I don't know. That's questions that I'm glad I'm not a front office exec, and I'm glad I don't get paid for, because those questions, I'm pretty sure Terry seen them out. And yeah, like I said, I just don't see them, if you get Jerami Grant, I just don't see us, paying Jerami Grant that amount of money. And it's almost like, say, Alex Caruso and Lonzo, get back, but they kind of, rusty or kind of off just because of all the time they missed. And now look what you're looking at, the first round exit with Jerami Grant. And to me, that seemed like you damn near wasted a whole year, of Jerami Grant, and or half a season of him, where he's going to leave, because of course we were not possibly going to be looking to pay him. So I don't know. So those are a lot of questions that I'm glad I don't have to answer. I'm glad I could be a fan and just spectate, because it's really interesting. Bulls fans, I know we possibly want Jerami Grant, but if you sit back and weigh the options, does it really make sense to do it? So yeah, leave in the comments how you feel, man. Hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We almost to 100 subs. We almost to it, 100 subs. So yeah, it's very much gonna be it for me.